Yo, what up? What up, everybody? It's your boy Big T right here on String Sports with your boy Big T right here on Spreaker. I'm back on Spreaker. Haven't been here in a while. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And, thank you for having me back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right, NFL season about to start this week. Getting ready for that. Uh, we're gonna talk about. I'm not gonna have a long show tonight. We'll just go talk about some little things. Getting back to sports. Getting back comfortable with things. I hope y'all wearing y'all masks. I hope y'all doing the necessary things to do to keep safe. Hope y'all are safe. So hey, tune in. Your boy Big T. I'll be back in a second to start the show. And hey, let's go.
Yeah, it's your boy Nels, and your girl Key, 727, we back at it again, it ain't the end, y'all. Now how we gonna make it out this life that we live? Time is hard, but we still give. Yeah, we gonna do it like this, check it. They say life is a lesson, I guess class is session. Mess with nails and I'ma give you the blessing. See cash rules everything around you, but not me. I'm good G, can't take you where you're going, so I got me. My word is more than equal, even chalk on wood. Separate the facts of bad or good, it's misunderstood. You from the hood or you ain't, don't fake the funk. Like this to get your slump. You say you taking over, how the hell you make out? You took the fake route, can never get clout. What you pad out? You whipping in the Honda, now you in the Benz. No YouTube views, now you setting trends. This must be the end, and hit may hit. Now that's a quick buck. That's the one that you fumble but never pick it up. Life flash from your eyes in one flash. You at the top for 1 minute, then never last. Come on. Now how we gonna make it out this life that we live? Time is hard, but we still give.
Life's an assignment, it teaches you lessons. Every day you wake up, be thankful for your blessings. Not to be stressing about the stuff you cannot change, cause after the rain, there's a brighter day. After the storm, the sun comes out to play. The sky open the door to put a smile on your face. It's not about what they say, it's about how you react. Equilibrium, so don't fall off track. Stand alone in the world that don't have your back. Do the right thing, don't put on the act. Bad vibes will always be reciprocated. Jealous in your hate, bad combination. Follow the beat to your drum, not the next one. You can only receive when the work is done. The truth don't need to be validated. That's the word of motivation. Come on.
Now how we gonna make it out this life that we live? Time is hard, but we still give. Now how we gonna make it out this life that we live? Time is hard, but we still give. Won't make it out till we see the sunlight.
All right, that was 727 right here on Extreme Sports with your boy Big T. Thank 727 for sending me your music. Like I said, we are this station to play the local artists all around the world. If you want your music played on our show, the Real Hip Hop Show, Sunday nights 8 o'clock with your boy J Real. Send your music in MP3 form to the Real Hip Hop Show at yahoo.com with your boy J Real. Hey, we are the station that play all the local music all around the world. If your music does not get played on the radio, we are your station that plays your music on the radio. So hey, tune in to us every night, every day. We on every outlet, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, everywhere. You can get your major apps that. So tune in with us right here on Spreaker.com. Okay, football season about to start this Sunday, first week of football season. I'm going to get in NBA. But hey, everybody know I'm a big football freak. My Redskins not no more. So we are the Washington football team. Still got to hold on to your fans. Still got to stay connected. Still got to be, hey, this whole John, nothing hasn't started yet. So hey, we can't say hey who will be this, who will be that. Haven't had no preseason, so we haven't seen nobody play. We just gonna go into season because this COVID-19 it has done to everybody this year, and so like I said, I hope everybody being safe. But hey, football is back this Sunday. I'm happy for that. College football back this Saturday fully. I think some college games has been played. I haven't really kept up too many of them yet. Trying to get things back in perspective about extreme sports. So getting things back going. I'm glad y'all stuck with me and start. We gotta get things back going with extreme sports. So talk about this NFC East. Carson Wentz hurt from the Philadelphia. Hey, I saw a meme and it reminds me. They said, "Hey, he's another Derrick Rose. Somebody has a bright future, but hey, he can't. He never can stay healthy." So, uh, I can agree with that. I can really agree with that. You saw them about a couple of years ago. They were one of the best teams out there. Won the Super Bowl. He got hurt, but won it with Nick Foles. So they are. He can never stay healthy. You don't know what to put around him because you don't know what team you got. See, last year they got Jamar they got Jackson back. Didn't have too many receivers. Jackson got hurt, so they didn't know uh what you don't know what to expect from Philadelphia this year. So you got what's the guy name from Oklahoma, um from Alabama, and I got to tip his name. I don't know why I ain't thinking of it. He's he's a possible. We don't know who's starting this week yet. Wentz, we don't know. But for Washington, we are for Washington. We know Dwayne Haskins, the new face of Washington. He's a starting quarterback. I'm happy for the young man for that. I think he played pretty good last year in some aspects. He was a rookie. I like his drive. I like what I saw out of him last year of his drive and how he wanted to be better. You saw some aspects of he has some immaturity in him, but that's from everybody. The when they beat Detroit, he was in the fans, taking selfies and stuff like that. But I think what done it for me for him when he got sacked and he went to his offensive lineman and said, "What can I do to make to uh for this to get better?" And I liked it from a kid that he wanted to get better. He wanted to be better. He wanted to be more motivated to be a better player. And hey, we'll see what happens with that. The biggest news out of Washington came out this week was the releasing of Adrian Peterson. Quite, kind of surprised, but I do understand it. I saw when it hit Facebook that morning, and I saw everybody's reaction was like, "Oh man, oh God, no, not AP. That's the last one she got rid of." Things like that. But I understand it. The reason why I understand it because I think Ron said it himself. It was the hardest decision he had to make of of letting AP go. He's a vet. He did his thing for the age of 35. He was still doing his thing. He was one of the top guys who are the top. He was the vet in that locker room. He was the mentor for a lot of guys in that locker room and things like that. So I understand it. The age of the older you get in this league, you have a lot of young talent on that team in the running back spot. You got Love. You got this new kid Griggs, I think. Griggs or Giggs, one of them. You got a lot of young talent, and I think, and they said that's what AP said. He said, they saw he had an awesome training camp, and he gave the kids his props, and he said like they want to go in that direction, and they are young. I think Ron saw, hey, this is a new beginning for this whole franchise. They got rid of Bruce Allen, John Gruden, Jay Gruden gone. The sex scandals, the name change. You brought in the first black GM. Congratulations. Um, you brought in a lot of different things to change this organization around. This is a fresh start, and now we got to see, is this fresh start going to connect all the way around through the football season, everything, front office, coaching staff, everything. And what Ron going through himself with the cancer situation with him. Um, we just got to see how much better things are going to be for this team, and what good they're going to do for them. Now I hope, I'm a fan. I always been a fan, and I just hope for them it just be this the time. Everything changed. We haven't had a winning season since 2012. Had one good season with Kirk Cousins. I think that was 14. I want to say that was 15. 2015. We had a winning season with him. One winning season. Jay Gruden went to the playoffs. Uh, and it's just time. It's time for change. Look how many the stands won't never stand for. Uh, it's just time, man. It really is. It's just time for a change. I think me and the guy from Facebook were talking today. I said I was looking for a 10-win season. He said he won't see things that way. He saw 7-9 or 8-8. He said he ain't gonna put his expectations that high. Reason why I put that I said expectations that high, because I feel like some things you can just go in and just, hey, make it can happen like that, and people like, okay, you know because Dwayne Haskins, this is his second year. He got an arm on. You got receiver McLaurin, Sims. Uh, you got the kid from Liberty. I'm gonna remember names here soon. You got the kid from Liberty, and you got you. I think you still need a vet receiver to be in the locker room talking in your ear. You need another vet. Um, and hey, why? How can I forget? Big congratulations to Alex Smith from coming back from a career-threatening injury, and made it his business to get back on that field. And we didn't see how he was. I said to myself, it was a joke that I was little. I was a little boy when I remember I was staying on Porter Road and Bill, or it was Country Road in Belleville, North Carolina, and it was Monday night football. I go to bed 9 o'clock. My grandmama I went to bed. Redskin was on. You try to sneak up, but hey, I was young. I was like, I'm gonna stay up. Fell asleep. Woke up that morning to watch sports, and it was just a habit for me. They said, hey, Joe Thousand broke his leg. Saw how it happened, and I was like, wow. And his career, from what everybody know from there, his career was over. So I saw, and I was looking at the game, what happened to Alex Smith, same injuries, same things happen. So that's what we thought. Well, his career was over, and come out. Hey, he fought back. He fought all the way back, and you saw how his leg, even infections in that leg, almost dying and things like that. So hey, big up to Alex Smith making it back, make the backup roles. And I think it's everybody say, well, I seen some people say, hey, he should be the starting quarterback. Let's slow our roll. Let's get him in. I know he worked so hard to get back in, but let's not push somebody out there and he's not completely ready. I think I'm proud of what he done. I appreciate what he done, and I just think, uh, as a fan. as a Redskin fan. Because when he wanted to get traded, that's what he said he wanted to come to Washington. That was a big thing. They let Alex Smith want to come to Washington. They let him go. Who was 6-3 before he got hurt and was looking going to the playoffs. We had number one seat. We was number one in the NFC East. So yeah, he deserved everything. He's coming back and a fight. Like I said, let's throw him in. Let's give the future Haskins. And I think that he's going to be Alex Smith's going to be a big role model and leader for Haskins. And I think that's what we need to see him at right now, on my part. So hey, it can't, like I said, it can be different, but I just want, from my part, I think he can be that leader that uh we want him to be right now. So, and I'll be right back uh after this break.
Uh, yeah. Down, let's take them back to the old days. Not a lot of money, but the bill still got paid. Week was a weekday. Factor is right, cause the checks are dropping. Bottles popping. See, ballin' was the option. Says nobody stopping it. You caused the scene. Pops had a little swag because he LIT up the lean. Though we dream a lot, he said we gonna do it all. Come on, you know we ball, we fall. We see, we saw. No cause and effect, no analogy. Nobody know what that could be. See, I was just a little kid, said I was going to make it big. See the blind pull back, now it's plain to see.
The days when we had little, striving for pay to meet the man in the middle, waiting for bigger. In reality, the hood still look the same. It's a damn shame. 1427 was the avenue, the place I will never forget. I paid the debt from the pain I knew. I flipped the script and then I grew. You know how I do.
All right, the big guy back right here on Stream Sports. Guess what? Shots fired. So back here at Extreme Sports, we're on Spreaker.com. Like I said, been a while since we've been up here. I have been up here. So we're back on Spreaker. I'm gonna try to do more shows up here at Spreaker. Also catch us on B Live. We could be doing that every weekend. Me and Jay Real, uh, just getting things back flowing and stuff and tuning in. Like I said, now I'm reaching out to all the athletes. Y'all want to interview, tell me about yourself, do more about what's going on in your life and sports, especially these days. What y'all doing to stay up, high schoolers, things like that. You ain't played a while, or how things changed for you, things like that. Hey, hit me up, inbox me. Hey, on at TYM72 at gmail.com or TYCMM72 at yahoo.com or inbox me on Facebook on an Extreme Sports group page. So hey, hit me up. You got all the major outlets that you can tune in and catch up with me. Your boy Big T. All right, NBA. Uh, Before I get to the games, I want to talk about it's something we've been talking about. I haven't had a chance to talk about in a while, and I'm pretty sure when me and Matt hook back up, Marvelous Matt hook back up soon. we gonna talk about and LC, all the LeBron fans. So I know Stephen A. Smith came out and said that uh, it was when they had a meeting for the uh, the guy that got shot in Wisconsin 7 times. And hey, I will say this about this before I get on that subject. For my point of view, I don't know what happened. I was out there and stuff like that. People say, "Hey, he was reaching for a knife. He should be." I seen this. I seen that. Regardless, and these people lied. It was kids in that car. No matter what he done or stuff like that, you had two police officers. Why couldn't you tase him and and really sot him down? You are two trained police officers to tase him. If he, we won't there. We don't know he had a knife. People say he had a knife. We haven't heard nothing about a knife until things are coming up. But I said, this like it's like people got to look at it. Black Lives Matter. It's the situation where look at all these guys that get killed and murdered, and why? How do you think people gonna feel? And they gonna be angry and everything right now. So I seen some insensitive people. I seen some very insensitive people, but some, and I'll talk about the white people. And I seen some that has been, very thoughtful and say, hey, you know, y'all should be mad about everything that happened and stuff like that. So my problem is with it, like I said, that it just it is a tragedy that happened and how it happened and how anything, especially the kids. I used to get mad when the kids were getting killed. That's the main thing. Nobody should get killed, but these kids getting killed, not even having a future for themselves, and later on in life and having something in life for themselves. You saw Kurt Herstreet from College Game Day, how he poured his heart poured out this weekend about how people are hurting and coming together and things like that. People have been treated. So I'm 45 years old. I've seen some things, and I don't let a lot of things bother me because that's just the way I am. And but at the same time, I seen a lot of things, and people are hurting bad these days, and people gotta understand that. But what it gonna take to understand that, white, black, brown, blue, yellow, whatever, policemen, the government, and people like, well, the Trump, Donald Trump is not bringing people together. He's they got a right to do what they had to do too. That's not right. I don't care how you put it. It's not right. You're supposed to be the leader of this world, of this country. And of this country, you're supposed to bring these people together. You're not doing that. But I'm not a politics is what it is, and things gonna happen the way it's going to happen. I'm not saying he gonna win. I'm not saying he gonna lose. I'm not saying he gonna be in there. But hey, you're supposed to be a leader, and you're not. I just put it like that. Now, getting back to the NBA about LeBron James. LeBron James was into a meeting when they took a knee and they boycotted the games last week. So it was reported. It was I when I was at work, I saw the Clippers and Lakers boycotted the game. Got home, started looking at more ESPN and things like that. Saw that the Bucks started. It started with the Bucks. It was their town. It started with them. Then everybody else start going in and start. That's how everything started happening. So the next day they had a meeting to continue the games, what they need, what they want, and things like that. So the meeting was through. So saying that LeBron got up and started talking about him more of anything of I guess is he put his 2 cents in it, in which he got a right to, but at the same time he was rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. Of like, okay, I'm good, I got mines, y'all ain't got yours. I'm not worried about y'all, some kind of things like that. So me and my wife were having a conversation today, and we was talking about we was listening to an old thing of Ray Allen of why the Celtics and Ray Allen when Ray Allen went to the Heat, how the Celtics felt about it. KG, Paul Pierce, things like that. Why were they so mad with Ray? So my wife was like, I don't understand things like that, and I was like, because of LeBron James. Paul Pierce now can't. They do not like LeBron James, and why? We went back and forth about Dwayne Wade, things like that. Why LeBron with Jordan, Miami, and things like that. But and then, like I told her, and then it was a story uh came up about Cleveland and his last year in Cleveland. Like the board just really gave up on him, and they just didn't really want to play with him no more, and that's one of the reasons why he left. So, but to the point where uh we got to a point where LeBron, for my part, this how I see it. And I know me and Marcus met when we get together, we'll talk about more live and things like that. So I always felt like LeBron was for himself. I think he always showed it. My thing, I said this last year on one of our shows. In the game they played against Indiana, and I will always remember this. The game they played against Indiana, he was on the end of the bench, and the other guys was in the front. They was together, and he was the end, like he was a part of the team. That's when they would try to trade for Anthony Davis, trying to give up everything for Anthony Davis. They won't give up Brandon Ingram. So and I always say, hey, Brandon Ingram, you're a future. I would give up what I said I'll give it with Kyle Kuzma, but Brandon Ingram is your future. So, but they had to get up Brandon Ingram to get Anthony Davis, blase. So, but at the same time, these guys that you drafted on that team, you don't lost Anthony Randall, you don't lost Russell. Now look at your draft: Lavazzo Ball, Brandon Ingram. All your drafts are gone, and to for LeBron to come up there and just really, I just that showed, and he act like he ain't got nothing to do with it. But you, LeBron James, what you want and how you want things, they go appeal to your need. And I just felt like you knew something to get rid of these guys. So you want Anthony Davis, you got Anthony Davis, but you just needed. I just felt like his attitude and how he is, and like a lot of players said that, hey, they didn't appreciate how he was about things and how he showed himself about things and stuff like that. And he rubbed a lot of those young guys the wrong way. So I just like it's the same for me. He just think he's everything. And like I said, I never thought he's not the category of Michael Jordan or Kobe to me. And the reason why I say that because they'll talk about the top 5 players of all time. He should be one. Why should he? I'm serious. Why should he? Because the reason why I say that is they changed a lot of the game for him to adapt to him for him to make things so great for him. And a lot of the rule changes was because of LeBron. So why would why they go crazy because it's LeBron? I don't know. But hey, I'm gonna continue this in a few minutes. Let's take another break, and I'll be right.
It's your boy Nels, and your girl Key, 727. We back at it again, It ain't the end, y'all. Now how we gonna make it out this life that we live? Time is hard, but we still give. Yeah, we gonna do it like this. Check it. They say life is a lesson. I guess class in session.
Okay, this your boy Big T from Extreme Sports. Tell you about all our shows right here on Extreme Radio. You can catch us on www.spreaker.com/user/BIGGTYMM72. You can also catch me, your boy Big T, Extreme Sports, featuring your boys King C's, Marvin Matt, LC, E-Dub. You can also catch my boy J Real for J Real Hip Hop Show, playing all the local artists around the world right here on Spreaker.com. You can also catch my girl Tanya Staley on Political Nation right here on Spreaker.com. Catch Extreme Radio all on the major apps: iHeartRadio, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Castbox app, SoundCloud app, all the major apps around the world. Don't forget, your guys, Extreme Radio, www.spreaker.com/user/BIGGTYMM72. And you also can catch us by calling in at 919-335-3988. Your boys at Extreme Radio. All right, that was Extreme. That was me, your boy Big T, talking about Extreme Radio. Like I said, you can catch us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube. Hey, go subscribe to us. One thing on our YouTube page, www.youtube.com/user/TYMM72. And you also can subscribe to Spreaker.com with your boy Big T right here on Spreaker on Spreaker.com. All right, so I'll finish up about LeBron real quick, and like I said, I won't go stay long tonight. Uh, Talk for a couple more minutes. Then, hey, like I said, you can catch us on B Live this weekend. You can catch me on these some shows like this also, but catch us on B Live, streaming live on Facebook. Go start this Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Tune in with your boy Big T, King C's, Marvelous Matt, and just tune in because we might change it to 7 o'clock, and just go ahead and then. So, because your boy J Real with J Real Hip Hop Show comes on at 8 o'clock on Spreaker.com. So, what is it? Oh, and saying that, like, how I feel about LeBron. Paul Pierce was saying that LeBron wasn't hit in his top 5 of all time, and I know Paul Pierce had something personal against LeBron. They had something personal for years and things like that, and I get that. So it's just the point of, like I said, I never just think LeBron was he's good, but I think the NBA adapted to him to make him good. He was ratings for them. Michael Jordan was ratings, sure, but you had a class that was scared of Michael and were ready to go at Mike, and Mike just was always up for that challenge. But this is about ratings and stuff for LeBron. And it looked about the same, and I get that, but I think the NBA always have adapted, in my point, to LeBron to make him look good and things like that. But like I said, I'm gonna give the boys a chance to talk about that and talk more about it when we start our new series this weekend on Extreme Sports right there on B Live. So hey, I'm gonna do a little intro later on. So check us out right here on Spreaker.com/user/BIGTTYM72. Before I get off, let me catch up on some scores right now. Real quick before I get off. Boston just went up 3-2 over the Toronto Raptors, the world champions, 111-89. The Clippers in Denver just tipped off Lakers, and Houston 1-1. Uh, Milwaukee and Miami surprisingly up 3-1. Giannis hurt. We don't know how bad or if he could play, whatever will happen. But hey, Miami probably can take their series out tomorrow night and move on to the Eastern Conference Final. Will be a big surprise and big shot. Everybody keep talking about Giannis getting ready to leave, who he's going to join, things like that. But that's the point when I say that Giannis an MVP. That's when, hey, make these guys start coming to them and things like that. Make these, if you want to play with somebody, hey, if you that good enough and you got Giannis, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, who else? Um, Kawhi Leonard. If take that's your team, let somebody you are champions, and some of you champions are Giannis not yet, but you are that good. You the man. Like James Harden, he was okay. Everybody want to go play with James Harden now. He don't had Dwight Howard. He don't had Chris Paul. He don't had Russell Westbrook now. He hasn't moved. He's the man in Houston. That's why I say it's about you the man. Make these guys come play with you. Just like Kobe did. Hey, Shaq left. Kobe didn't go nowhere. Guys want to play for him with him. And look, he got two championships. Hey, two more after Shaq. Got five and all. I'm just saying. So hey, five. How much Kobe? Kobe could have had seven. I think he lost two finals. Yeah, he could have had seven. So hey, I'm just saying. So like I said, catch us. I'm good to get off. Catch us right here on Spreaker.com. Like I said, it's just a little intro about us back. I appreciate you. Um, the show will get longer. I'll probably start still doing some more shows up here. I got to get some more music. Like I said, send your music in. Send your music in to me. If you're a local artist and you want to play your music on my show, and I'm about to put something up tonight, you want your music played on my show, send your music to me at Extreme Radio, Extreme Radio 18 at gmail.com. With your boy Big T. I'll play your music on the radio, shout you out. Just let me know. You won't get your music heard live on the show. Just call Hit Your Boy J Real at the J Real Hip Hop Show at yahoo.com. And please send your music in MP3 form, please, right here on Spreaker.com. Catch your boy Big T, King C, Smallest Matt, LC, right here on Extreme Radio. Hey, don't forget to get your shirts. Inbox me, create. Got our lady named Tasha Williams. Give a big shout out to her. She does our shirts. She does our masks. You want a mask? Inbox me. Hit me up. Wear our shirts. Support. I'm just put it like this. I'm I'm just like anybody else that's trying to be in the business of doing something. And I love what I do. I just I'm one of those. I'm one of you. Support, support the show. Support our guys. Encourage our guys to keep going, keep pushing. And hey, just keep praying for us, and we doing our thing. Like I said, you want your shirts, send your size, hit me up, and inbox me. And hey, I get your shirt to you. I ship it to you wherever I got to do. Right here on Extreme Radio with your boy Big T, King C, Marcus Matt, J Real, right here on Spreaker.com. Peace out. Shots fired.